While the world's gaze has focused on Rome, Jerusalem's historic church of the Holy Sepulchre, which many Christians believe occupies the site of Jesus' crucifixion and burial, held a Requiem Mass for Pope Francis this morning.
NBC's Matt Bradley is in Jerusalem with more on the late pontiff's importance to the Middle East.
We're here in the beautiful and really historic Church of the Holy Sepulchre here in the old city of Jerusalem. And that's where we've been hearing a requiem for Pope Francis. And of course, this was held by Franciscans, and that is a very significant order to Pope Francis, even though he was a Jesuit, because Pope Francis was the first pope in history to take the name Francis. But this church itself was particularly significant to Pope Francis. This was one of the first places he visited once he assumed the papacy back more than 10 years ago, and in the Middle East was a very significant place for him. He regularly called for peace in the Gaza Strip, as he called for peace throughout the world, and it was only about a day before he died that he called for peace in the Gaza Strip, right up until his last breath. 2 days before he died, he did something that he was doing almost on a daily basis for the last year and a half, phoning up and personally speaking to Catholics in the Gaza Strip, even as they endured the horrific war that has been going on ever since October 7th. This is a man who took a very significant interest in the plight of the poor in the global south, but it was the cause of peace that we heard time and time again, and that really also became one of his signatures. Now, he also reached out to Muslims, to Jews, to Buddhists, to Hindus. This was a man who saw his role as leading the Catholic faith as reaching out to other faiths. And it's one of the reasons why people of faith throughout the world are going to be looking to Rome to see who takes up the pontificate next. But also, folks here in Jerusalem and throughout the Middle East are going to be looking to Rome as well, wondering if the next pope will have the same emphasis on global peace. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Jerusalem.